Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day. I graduate high school tonight at 7 o'clock, and today's that day. We're finally done with school. But, however, of course, we got some sports news we got to talk about. It's a jam-packed week in Sports Week this week. You got EA College Football releasing, which we're going to talk about the cover that was released over this past weekend. You got the NFL schedule release that we're also going to talk about this weekend as well. And you had the NBA draft lottery that happened yesterday. We're going to break it down, talk about where players can go, stuff like that, all in today's video. So we got like 3 to 4 topics to go over in a video where I'm just going to talk about sports. So if you guys are new to the channel, obviously be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. Really quickly, it is Cubs-Braves series this week. Today, Tuesday, and Wednesday is Cubs versus Braves in Atlanta. Next week, it will be Cubs versus Braves in Chicago. But regardless, it's going to be a great series. Dansby's making his return home, which is why I've got the Chicago Cubs jersey on today. Obviously, we'll talk about more in depth. We'll give a preview later on in the video, towards the end of the video. But just wanted to throw that out there that it is Cubs-Braves week. So you'll see me alternating between teams' jerseys just because I want to rep both teams, because both of them are my favorite teams. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in to this video. Alright everybody, so we can go ahead and talk about the NBA draft lottery really quickly. We can talk about the draft lottery results. The top 14 teams, we'll just go in order from 14 all the way to 1. At number 14, you have the Portland Trail Blazers. They have 2 lottery picks this year that we'll talk about in a second. The 13 is the Sacramento Kings. 12 is the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have made the playoffs and got that lottery pick via a trade. And 11, Chicago Bulls. 10 is the Utah Jazz. Number 9 is the Memphis Grizzlies. 8 is the San Antonio Spurs. Portland Trail Blazers at 7. There's your second lottery pick for them. Charlotte Hornets at number 6. Detroit at number 5. San Antonio at 4, Houston at 3, Washington at 2, and the Atlanta Hawks at number 1. I am so excited that the Atlanta Hawks got that number 1 overall pick. The city definitely needed that for Atlanta, especially after drafting Michael Penix Jr. with their first round pick, which was obviously very stupid of the Atlanta Falcons to do. But the Atlanta Hawks getting that number 1 overall pick in a very weak draft class, in my opinion. Reed Sheppard, obviously, there's like 5 or 6 guards that guard out of UConn. Reed Sheppard, obviously, Kentucky. There's another Kentucky forward out there. But this guard class is not the best. Don Connect would be a very good lottery pick, in my opinion, as well. I think he has a chance to go in the top 10, too. So those are just some players to look out for the Atlanta Hawks. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks could trade down. They could trade down, a lot of draft capital, find out what we're working with Trey, with DeJounte Murray, if we wanted to, keep that backcourt together, and just add on from there. So there's a lot that this Atlanta Hawks organization could do with the number 1 pick, and only time will tell what they could do. Now, Portland Trail Blazers having 2 picks in the draft lottery is interesting to me, especially since they lost. They're definitely going to need this with the losses of Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum over the past 5 or so years. So the city of Portland definitely needed that for the NBA draft lottery results. And, of course, I could see them definitely drafting 2 playmakers as well. I feel bad for Piston fans, man. Piston fans, they've obviously haven't been doing all that great these past couple of years. Obviously, having a number 5 pick in the NBA draft is a great thing to have. But when you were projected to get that number 1 overall pick in the lottery, that's just kind of how the thing fumbled. And yeah, I kind of feel bad for Pistons fans. But Atlanta Hawks fans, we got the number 1 overall pick. All you need is a chance, and the Atlanta Hawks now officially are on the clock. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and talk about the NFL. What is happening in the NFL this week? As I said earlier in the intro to this video, the NFL schedule release is on Wednesday, May 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern time as well. So it is coming on Wednesday. There's a lot happening this week. They announced that the season opener is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Baltimore Ravens, like we all wanted, or like we all were speculating, I guess you would say. And yeah, that's a great opening matchup. Honestly, I thought that it would be the Texans, because you don't want the AFC Championship to be a rematch for that game, for the first game of the year, but they went and did that anyway. They might have wanted to promote a young team in the Houston Texans, so that is why they went with obviously the Baltimore Ravens instead of the Houston Texans. But again, I don't mind it. I'm very excited for the schedule release. I'm excited to see, number one, who's Dallas going to play on Thanksgiving Day. Obviously, who the Panthers are going to play. We all know the opponents, but who we're going to play in Germany and win is a big factor for me, because if it definitely is something that I could go to in Germany, then I might try my best, because I have a friend that lives over there now, and that we might go to this game together as well. They're playing the Giants in Germany. It has been long speculated that that's going to happen. So now we'll just know a week and a time slot for when they're going to play. So those are some of the things that I'm highlighting here. Obviously, again, the season opener is going to be a big one with the Ravens and the Chiefs. Honestly, thought it might be the Bengals and the Chiefs for whatever reason. But right now, I'm hyped. I'm excited for this upcoming year. The NFL's deep, man. A lot of things could happen. Obviously, we don't know the script, what the NFL has for us in store this year. But there's a lot that could happen for sure. And I'm definitely excited for this NFL schedule release. Let me know how hyped you guys are as well in the comments down below. Lastly, of course, we will end today's video on some news regarding EA College Football 25. This is the game that everybody is excited for. The full reveal is coming this week. EA has officially confirmed that from last weekend with the release of the Deluxe Edition cover. I'll put the Deluxe Edition cover on the screen for you guys right now, so go check that out as well. But the Deluxe Edition has some pretty good. I'm really excited. It's got Travis Hunter on the cover of it. It's got Edwards on the cover of it for Michigan as well. Quentin Ewers, Jalen Milroe's kind of in the background. You could also see Carson Beck on there as well. And you got some Ohio State and Clemson in there as well. And then off in the distance, you have Florida too. So there's a lot that's going to happen with this game. This is just one of the multiple covers that they're releasing. And speaking of multiple covers, we have some price updates for you guys. So GameStop posted on, I guess, in their database, and a lot of people found this leak online, but GameStop posted the prices in their database for this game, and it looks like, yes, and there's going to be a $70 version one, which is going to be the EA College Football regular one, but there's also going to be a Heisman edition for this Xbox and probably PlayStation as well, but it is going to be $149. That's insane to me. Also, it looks like the date is December 31st for whatever reason, 2024. I don't know if EA is going to come out and confirm that on Thursday, but $150 is crazy. They better give me like a Heisman replica or something. If they do, I'm buying that version of it, no questions asked. But right now, for this game being back is what college football fans want, is what college football fans need, and I'm very excited to have this game back. Full reveal on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 10 a.m. Central Time for me. I will not be able to get a reaction video out, but we will break it down when we come back on Monday. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for today's video. Of course, if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Once again, graduating today. Obviously, high school, it's a big deal. But we still got sports tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm still not sure. It may be a video playing Madden because I have to be somewhere. We will be on our flight Wednesday night, or Wednesday on the way to New Orleans, on our flight early Thursday morning. Thursday, you guys are getting an interview with Noah. That's already up. It's pre-recorded. It's set to release on Thursday at our normal time slot for videos. Friday, of course, is going to be Franchise Friday. Pre-recorded, might I add, because I will be out of town. But that's where I'm going to leave you all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. And, of course, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.